Well, here we are standing in the bean field. Guess you can consider this the crop update. I wanted to do one earlier, but I've been busier than hell and just haven't been able to get around to it till today. They don't look terrible, all things considered. You can see all the tall spots. Like right here where I'm standing, it's almost thigh high. Well, then you get spots like this right here where they're probably only about knee high, a little less. And that is because right after I planted these, we went almost a week and a half without rain, which was really the only stretch all summer up until this point where we didn't have any rain. So the spots where there was moisture came up, and then there were spots like this that didn't come up, and it's, you know, from about that rock right there around up there to there, then back around, and then you can see right there that spot's always wet, so it came up fine. But this spot here, then you can see where my, right there in the corner where my dang woodchuck damage is. But on the upside, there's quite a few blooms, even on these short ones. And these beans are channel. I used to plant Pioneer, but I switched over for reasons we won't get into. But all in all, not too bad considering the year it's been. And then I've never had, this whole time I've been farming, we've never had this much rain in one summer, so I don't have enough experience to know if it was the rain that caused it or something else. But as soon as we started getting all that crap, all that rain, they just kind of stopped growing and sat there. I mean, even the beans that are tall right here, they stayed maybe, I don't know, boot high forever. And then about 2.5 weeks ago, when it finally quit raining and we started getting heat, holy crap did these things take off. I mean, heck, up in here, right up in this spot right here, they are, I mean, you can see they're all the way up to my belt right here. And I'm 6 foot tall, so these things ain't nothing to scoff at. They got quite a few pods on them. And there's still blooms in the upper part of the canopy, so I don't know, if this field averages 40 bushel, I'll be pretty happy considering this is about 3/4 an acre that's kind of short, and then that hill back there short, 'cause it didn't come up very quick either. So got a couple patches of volunteer corn, but considering this is the field where we found out the rock trap was stuck open on my 7300, I actually figured there'd be a whole lot more, so apparently I wasn't losing as much out the back as I thought I was, but which isn't anything to complain about. So, and this is the worst looking bean field I got, and it still ain't terrible. So the other two fared a whole lot better, and the one that I got planted first, which was done about 2 weeks before this one, that field's almost chest high in spots. And naturally, the two fields that are closest to the house that I'm putting in this video are the two worst ones, but I guess if they're the worst ones, they'll tell you what the good ones look like. Now see, these beans right here, these things are chest high. So we'll walk over here and take a look at the corn real quick. And I thought our crops around here looked bad after all this rain, but I just went down to Lafayette this weekend to pay rent at my apartment for school, and driving down 39, holy crap, you get south of 30, it's terrible. And the seed company I work for, which I can't say the name for confidentiality reasons, got a bunch of seed fields over there. They're abandoning them left and right. I was talking to one of my supervisors today. They said they had one 215 acre field, or no, 260 acre field that they mowed down 115 acres of. And they had a 75 acre field that they mowed down 60 acres of, so there's only 15 acres left of that, and it's all over like that. You'll be driving along, see commercial cornfields that are only a foot and a half tall, beans that are all flooded out and yellow, and there's going to be a lot of guys down there tightening their belt loops this year. But here's the corn, and it's probably at least 11 foot tall. A lot of double ears. This is Agrigold. I can't remember the number on this either. But this field is the worst one. What the heck happened there, dude? Must have pulled that out of the roller cultivator or something. And it's not bad in this spot right here, but further back, this is the field that got a hard driving rain on it the day I planted it, and this spot all the way down to the far end, which is always wet, just stayed wet, and the corn never came up, and it never came up, and then it dried out and crusted over. And I don't have a rotary hoe. Asked everybody I knew, they didn't have a rotary hoe, so I was pretty much screwed and at the mercy of Mother Nature. Yeah, see if I can get all the way down there. Hopefully my memory card's got enough length for all this. Man, I missed these 4 rows with the sprayer bigger than shit. Wonder how the hell I managed that. Yeah, this is about where it starts, is this telephone pole. You can tell it gets a little thinner, and but it still ain't terrible. And my other fields, oh my god, they look amazing. I got one field that's almost 14 foot tall. It's taller than the combine is. And that field was chest high by the 4th of July, so we beat knee high by just a little bit. But I mean, in this field the doubles aren't full ears, but most of the other ones, the doubles are that big. We got Milky. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. We're 16 around, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Looks like 35 full rings long. And this is the bad spot of the field, so, which I'm actually kind of impressed with this hybrid, because this whole area, when that stuff up there was pollinated, this part was only about 5 foot tall 2 weeks ago, or 2.5 weeks ago, whenever it was we quit getting the rain. And as soon as we started getting heat, this whole spot caught up with the rest of the field that quick. I mean, I'm kind of impressed by that, and we won't know how good it is until we start putting it in the combine. But I mean, all in all, I can't complain about this hybrid at all. It was expensive. It was about $350 a bag, but that's also because I got the top end seed treatment. I think it was Poncho 500, if I remember correctly. And the only reason I went that route is because if you get that seed treatment, you get free replant over your entire farm if need be. So luckily I didn't have to use it, but it's kind of some nice reassurance if you can't afford crop insurance. So, but yeah, I guess that's a little bit of a crop update. Probably should have went over to the good field, but this is right next to the house, and yeah, this right here, that right there is about what all that looked like just a couple weeks ago. It's amazing how fast this stuff took off and started growing. And I couldn't plant this when I got it because it was wet, so no, I did not knock this down with a cultivator. I'm not that bad at it. Not great, I ain't this bad at it. So, well boys, I guess that's going to wrap this one up. Got a tractor pull tomorrow I'm going to get video of with the 19, and one other one a couple weeks from now I'm going to get video of, and whatever odds and ends I can find until then. So I guess take her easy, boys. Catch you later.